As you may know, in some urban areas like Tehran City, flash floods and debris flows are prevalent disasters generated in mountainous basins with steep slopes. Indeed, lack of vegetation and proper watershed management in mountainous basins like this accelerate flood and debris flow generation entering urban areas. Therefore, urban management should address such urgent challenges by taking appropriate measures including completion of surface and stormwater collection and management plans and implementation of urban river restoration with the aim of flood control.
Some river engineering works in urban areas, such as constructing river walls or channelization and decreasing the natural river width, as well as the removal of the floodplain, lead to increased vulnerability of the city and citizens. In other words, such works, along with traditional flood control measures, cannot create security for the city against flash floods that happen irregularly. Moreover, institutional conflicts between involved urban entities can also decrease the resiliency against flash floods. One of the main achievements of river restoration is creating a dynamic environment, an ecosystem which could result in urban natural rivers to be used for recreation.
So we all know that river restoration has been considered as a possible way to address the growing risk of floods and morphological imbalances. The river restoration approach includes the search for a more consistent balance between human needs and the natural dynamics, offering effective and more sustainable opportunities to address the problem of hydraulic risks. In this sense, river managers can explore options to restore the river channel and floodplain morphology to modify flood peaks to benefit downstream communities. River restoration comprises biodiversity conservation, sustainable flood management, physical habitat quality restoration, fisheries enhancement, pollution control, and also cultural awareness. Over the past 3 decades, the problems and the lessons learned from various river restoration projects can be categorized as hydrologic and hydraulic restoration, ecological restoration, and environmental restoration. It should be said, in the case of urban rivers, the environmental and ecological aspects are largely ignored. The first step towards restoration is to recognize and stop the causes of damage to the structure and to the ecosystem functions, and to recognize and treat the factors that prevent the system from recovering to a sustainable condition. It is important to acknowledge that complete river restoration will seldom be possible. Tehran River Restoration and Improvement Master Plan that has been studied and implemented since 2014 is supposed to achieve 5 main objectives, including 1. To secure river safety and resiliency. 2. To improve urban ecological environment and ecological buffer zone. 3. To promote public awareness on environmental issues in order to connect municipality, citizens, and rivers. 4. To restore river water quality and quantity and to recharge groundwater. And 5. To promote the gentrification of obsolescence areas in the river zone of influence. Another major plan for Tehran City is Tehran Stormwater Management Master Plan that has some similar objectives to Tehran River Restoration Plan.
Although a complete restoration of the original ecosystem may not be possible, the most important aspects of the river environment can be improved and can resemble the original ecosystem condition. Some of the 5 aforementioned objectives of restoration are restored or improved. Since complete restoration to the original ecological system is almost impossible, rehabilitation is usually a more general goal of the river restoration project and is also significant in terms of river engineering.
We should note that the river restoration is a long-term process and requires effective cooperation between several stakeholders, including governmental and non-governmental organizations, as well as public participation. Hope you have caught the hint of how complicated the complete restoration phase of a river is, and therefore much more attempts should be made to conserve the rivers. Thank you and so long.